Good evening, everybody. August 11th, 2021. Not too much has changed here on Bitcoin from yesterday's video. We're still basically looking at, as long as we hold over this 42.4 region, we can reasonably expect a top. However, a higher top, somewhere between 47 and 49, somewhere in that range. However, I do want to go over this as a possibility right here. This is possibly a double top, and the neckline would be right here at this 44,600 level, right about there. So basically what this means, again, we had a double bottom down here that shot us upwards. We may have a double bottom here that is signaling that the top is in. I would advise against trading this based on this because it's not a complete pattern yet until and unless 44.6 breaks. But I am going to be really wary if that 44.6 does break, and the reason why is that double bottoms or double tops, basically you've got the height of the pattern here from one of the tops down to the neckline, and then the target of that is, if you bring it down to the neckline, the target of that goes down the same amount, and that brings us right down to that 42.4 area. So basically if this breaks 44.6, I will expect it to continue further down to about 42.4, and that was my line in the sand to tell me that that this move has fully played out at this point. So basically, I think it's pretty likely that if we break 44.6, we're going to come visit that 42.4 area, which is in validation, and then if we visit that area, then we'll likely see even further downside from there. So watch this 44.6 area pretty closely, and I'd say if we get an hourly close below it, then the likelihood is that this move has topped in this area, which, remember, was the original area I was thinking of. This red box was the original area that I was targeting. The only reason that I've put this additional red box a little bit higher here is just based on this micro Fibonacci sequence. This, based on the micro, is where it should go, but on the larger time frame chart, this area that I've been looking at here is where that was going to top out potentially. So basically at this point now, as long as we stay above 44.6, we can still assume this new top is going to happen. And in a bullish, especially in a bullish scenario like we're in right now, it's pretty common to see double tops form and people get all excited and they start shorting in here like, oh yeah, it rejected, that's a double top. But it's pretty likely to see it then actually screw those people over. We have to give the bulls the edge basically until proven otherwise, because we are, looks like, back in this bull market, which is great. So benefit of the doubt goes to the bulls until proven otherwise, and proving them otherwise would be this 44.6 region. All right, so I think I'll probably move my stops up. Actually, I'm out of my leverage longs on Bitcoin anyway, but I might decide to short some, honestly, if it breaks that 44.6. It's not a bad place to pick up some shorts and ride them down a little bit, because I doubt that it stops at 42.4, to be honest with you. If it gets to that 42.4, it's probably going to come down a little further, and it might take some time so that we stay above this breakout. So, you know, if it's going to break, I would be unsurprised to see it do something like this, where it comes down, you know, gets that double bottom target, basically comes back up, and then comes back down, and it goes down to, you know, under 40K again or something, but it takes its time doing it. So that's always a possibility, but obviously that's all conjecture at this point. And really we just need to keep an eye on that neckline breaking. So Hourly close below 44.6 is not good for bulls in the short term, but regardless, I've been expecting a top anyway in this area, so it doesn't really affect me all that greatly. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. All right, any questions? Please feel free to ask them in the Trade Like a Whale Discord. All right, good night, everybody.